so today I'm coming at you with a tag video. I have seen this tag, Beauty Crush or Sam here on YouTube has just started this tag, and I watched it about 3 days ago and I was like, I am doing that. It looks like so much fun. So today I'm going to be doing the British tag for you, and as per her rules I do have my cup of tea here, which I drink anyway, but you know, perfect timing that I actually had to have a cup of tea for this video, so compulsively I have my tea here. I was really excited about these questions. They were really fun as well, so yeah, I'm real excited about doing this, so let's just get into it. There is 12 questions. Let's go. The first question is, how many cups of tea do you have a day, plus how many sugars? In a day, I have to say I'm pretty addicted to tea. I probably have about 4 teas a day, 3 or 4, depending on what day it is and if I'm in the house a lot or if I'm going out. But yeah, if I'm in the house all day, I'll usually have about 3 or 4 cups of tea, and that's not including coffee. It's really, really bad, and I have absolutely no sugar in my tea. I'm not actually a big fan of the sweet taste of sugar in tea. It's okay now and again, but I have a lot of milk, and the milk and sugar, I don't like the taste of milk and sugar. So yeah. Question number 2, favorite part of your roast? Oh, okay. I'm not too sure if anybody knows like what a roast dinner is, or a Sunday dinner we have here in England, just so I can clarify so I don't get any questions. It's basically like a dinner where you just have meat. We have Yorkshire puddings, which is like the same as pancake batter, but you like roast it in oil. You have lots of vegetables boiled and like roast potatoes and things like that. But yeah, it's traditionally to have it here every Sunday. I know I don't have it every Sunday, but if I have it, it will be on a Sunday. My favourite part of my roast, oh, it probably have to be I can't decide between Yorkshire puddings and roast potatoes. I love roast potatoes. They're better than chips. They are better than any other form of potato ever. I love them so much. So do you know what? I'm going to go with roast potatoes because... Next is question number 3, favourite dunking biscuit. Here in England we dip our biscuits in tea. Now biscuits aren't the same as cookies, by the way. This is my biscuit tin here, well, the house biscuit tin, and right now it doesn't have my favourite biscuit in there. My favourite dunking biscuit ever is Digestives. Not chocolate, not like any sort of other type, just the plain regular Digestive biscuits. They are incredible. Question number 4, favourite quintessential British pastime. Going to the beach. I love going to caravan. I love caravanning, where you go and stay in a caravan hobby. So also just like the idea of like going down to the coast. Which in Bristol, lucky enough, it's not too far away to get to some of the nice places in the coast, the little seaside villages there. That's a great pastime, and I went there like 4 days ago as well, so we do it now and again. Question number 5, favourite word. I think one of my favourite British sort of things to say is bits and bobs. I love saying, it's such a cute little word. Well, it's words really, I'm cheating, but I love saying that, like, it's like, oh, you know, get your little bits and bobs together and we can go, and what else is there, like, pack up your bits and bobs, we gotta get going now. I love saying that, and I think because when I was younger, I don't know if you guys will remember this, but here in England we had a TV show called Bits and Bobs, and it was like these 2 fluff balls, and they like, sounds really funny. They were like these 2 fluff balls, and they just had a whole adventure, and you'd sort of go with them on the adventure. And every time I say bits and bobs, I think of them. If you know what I'm on about, like up this video, because it was so. It was like, that was like my generation, I think, which is like, I'm 18 now, so it probably would have been a lot of your guys' generation too, but let me know down below if you remember that. Yeah. Question number 6, favourite Cockney rhyme slang. I don't actually use a lot, but when I was younger, the one out of all of them I can think of, the one we used to use all the time was apples and pears, which basically means the stairs. Like my mum used to say to me, like, get up the apples and pears. So dad would be the same, it's just like, we've got to go up all these apples and pears now. And it's really funny, but now I'm getting older, I don't use it a lot, but the one that I sort of say, I don't use a lot of slang at all, so I don't know, but when I was younger it was apples and pears, and now I would say Ruby Murray, which means basically curry. If you haven't noticed, everything Cockney slang rhymes with each other. So like, if I give you an example for you guys who are not from England, like Cockney slang would be, we say apples and pears is stairs, we say Ruby Murray is curry, Hank Marvin is starving. It's like a whole other language, to be honest with you. Just Google, tell you what you can do. You can Google Cockney slang Wikipedia, and I'll give you a list of all the funny sayings we say and the meanings, and you'll start to understand if you're interested. Question number 7, favourite sweet. I actually don't eat sweets. If you guys don't know, I hate like sugar, soury sort of sweets. I don't like sweets whatsoever. I'm not even a big fan of mints. I won't eat mints. I'll eat chewing gums about as far as I go. But I think from when I was younger, the one sweet I used to love simply because of the concept of it was Love Hearts. I'm sure I think Love Hearts are sold in the US as well. I'm not too sure. They're basically like little like fizzy sort of sweets. I can't remember if they're fizzy or not. They're like quite sour, and on every single different like tablet sort of shaped sweet it said like kiss me, hug me, love me, marry me. It had all these really cute little love sayings on there, and I used to love just having that to see what was the next one and things like that. So yeah, if that's all I can think of, because I didn't actually enjoy a lot of sweets. Question number 8, what would your pub be called? Here in England, if you don't know what I have to just clarify because I have viewers all around the world, but a pub is a public house, otherwise known as a bar or a tavern, something like that. And in England, the reason this is a question I think Sam added in there was because we have pubs like named after monarchs and body bits. It sounds so ridiculous. We sound crazy here in England. But like down the road we've got a pub called the King's Head. We've got the King's Arms, Engineer's Arms, King Henry VIII. Think about it. The Stag and Hound, like named after animals, monarchs, and body bits is sort of what the pub thing. So if I had to name a pub for myself to have a pub, I wasn't very creative with this, but I would call it Princess Aimee. I don't know why, it was just the only thing that came into my mind. If I had a bit more time though, I'd probably think of something a bit better, but yeah, Princess Aimee pub. Question number 9, favourite British person. Now this is going to sound really weird because to be honest with you, I'm not into many celebrities. I'm not that into it, but the one person who when I hear his name I just think British, I just think, you know, proper English, is Jamie Oliver, the cook. he's so like a classic English guy. He's like, you know, he's not posh or anything, he's like a perfect in between. So I just think of Jamie Oliver when I think of English celebrities, so Jamie Oliver. Question number 10, favourite shop or restaurant. I'm gonna have to say my favourite shop here in the UK is probably... Wow, Aimee, this is a difficult question. I like River Island a lot and I like New Look a lot, but I can't really think of anywhere else. I like Primark, but I'm not a big fan of Primark. Yeah, I think I'm gonna say River Island. I really like it in there. And it's the one place and I really looked forward to coming back because we don't have it anywhere. We had it in Singapore, which was like a little while away, but still. So I'm gonna say River Island, and Superdrug and Boots. I love Superdrug and Boots. Question number 11, what British song pops into your head? I'm gonna have to say Oasis, Champagne Supernova. It's the only sort of, I know Oasis are an English band, but Champagne Supernova is one of their songs that you can hear it, you can actually hear when they sing their sort of accents in there, so I'm gonna say that along with the British national anthem as well. And finally, question number 12, Marmite? Absolutely not. It is disgusting. It's just basically like melted salt in my opinion. But Marmite, you know, it's so like no, yeah. So guys, that was it for this tag. I hope you've enjoyed it. I'd like to tag 2 people in this tag. First of all, I'd like to tag OX Lisa Lou XO, which is Lisa. I've just started talking to her, so hello Lisa. And I'd also like to tag Miss Budget Beauty or Diary of a Spendaholic, which is Kyla. I think that's her name, Kylia. I don't know. I'd like to tag her too because I'd like to see her do that tag on either one of her channels. And of course, as per usual, I tag you guys, and if you do it, please send me a link so I can see it because I cannot find it because there's going to be so many of these tags. So yeah. Hope you guys have a great day, and I'll see y'all in my next video. Ciao!